Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive, like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet, with roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show. Love you, Kenny.
Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. Yes, I'm Santa Love today, and we're having a special holiday Christmas show for all of you lovers out there. And this is going to be an amazing show. I am so excited to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. So please send in your comments. Please, please, please. And so here at Florida Love, what we do is we transform the world with love by spreading love. We have different Facebook groups. We have love songs. We have Love Will Keep Us Together. We have all different Facebook groups you can join. Roses for Change. And what's been amazing is that I've been noticing how love has been spreading. I mean, today I went out and I gave out roses at Publix, and everybody, I said I love you to everybody. I say I love you to everybody. I mean, it's 3 words. I love you. Most powerful words. And it just spreads from there. It's freedom. It's freedom. So who could you say I love you today? Who could you give a rose to today? Who could you give a gift today? And I'm going to have Stacy Love on the show today. And Stacy Love, she's so sweet, she got me a card today. I love you, Stacy Love.
I love you too.
I love you. So who could you give a card to today? I mean, I'm so moved, touched, and inspired. This beautiful card, this I love you card. It's so beautiful. I love you, Stacy. Again, who could you give a card to? What is it just to go out and get a card and just say I love you? So, like, go all out with generosity and love and kindness this holiday season. It's a special holiday season, and people right now are hurting and they need love. So today, so for me, love is the absence of judgment. It's the absence of criticism, and it's the absence of gossip. It's the absence of resentment. It's the absence of hatred. I mean, love is love. Love is just saying I love you. So I'm surrounded by love. I mean, everywhere I go. I mean, to me, I'm surrounded by hearts. I'm wearing heart-shaped glasses. I'm in a Santa suit. You know, I'm surrounded by love in everything. Roses, hearts, everywhere. And I'm surrounded by lovers. All the people on the Facebook groups are lovers, and we get to share love and say I love you to each other. So I want to show you the news today, the news clip from a few months back, how Roses for Change was started.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lerman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. And we all can love each other. I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods, and I also went to Publix, and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love, and love yourself, and love one another. And he speaks to my soul, and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Could you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, smelling sweet, CBS 4 News.
Love you, Lisa Petrillo. So I say I love you to everybody. I came out of my apartment today. I said I love you to my neighbor. I got in the elevator. There was another neighbor there. I said I love you to that neighbor. I came down to my doorman. I said I love you to my doorman. I got in my car in the garage. I saw someone. I said I love you to them. And 99% of the time they say I love you back. We all want to love and be loved. It just takes one person to start it by saying I love you. So who could you say I love you today? Again, this is first thing, I want to wish everybody a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. And so I'm Kenny Love, the founder and creator of Florida Love. And our mission is to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. And we team up with nonprofits, other nonprofits, individuals, businesses to spread love in the Florida community and all over the world. Because I believe 7 billion people, we can all love each other as human beings. We're all the same as human beings. We all have skin, we all have eyes, we're all the same. The only thing that happens is we have language. So we end up labeling and judging with language. But without language, that's why kids, and I'm going to talk more about kids on the show later, that's why kids, they just love. They're just pure love. And when we're all born, we're pure love. So because kids don't have language, so they just love each other. They just go around hugging each other. So for this Christmas, let's love each other. Let's go out and love each other. And I just want to send a love out to Katie. So Katie Love was going to be on the show today, and she was going to sing Christmas songs on the show, and she wrote me this morning that she had over 100 temperature and she felt chills. So I just want, Katie, I want you to know I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'm sending you healing, love, and prayers. And again, with what's going on with this pandemic and the spike, we got to say I love you to everybody. We got to just send out all the healing love to everybody. I mean, people are passing all over, saying I love you to everybody. So again, Katie Love, I love you. So Katie won't be on the show today. She'll be on the January 8th Friday show. And again, Katie, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. So, you know, today, as I was walking down the street and I was looking at everybody, I was saying to myself, what would the world be like if we all had roses and we all said I love you to each other? We all gave each other roses. I mean, that's what I said on the news just now. And I've had love marches, Roses for Change love marches, where people haven't heard I love you for 80 years. 80 years. There was a 90-year-old woman who hadn't heard I love you. I mean, love is simple, just saying I love you. So like, you know, go around your family today, say I love you, your siblings, your friends, everybody. And just an interesting thing, I had a business call today from a guy who I've known 20, 30 years from New York. And his name's Eric Love. And I said, Eric, I just want you to know how much I love you. And he goes, Kenny, I love you too. Now again, this was back in New York, but I said I love you to him. He said I love you to me. It doesn't mean we're gay. It means that we just love each other. It doesn't, you know, there are so many reasons why people don't say I love you, because they think it's going to mean something. I love you is just I love you. It's a term of endearment. So Eric and I, we just love each other. And so we can all say I love you to each other. So I love you all. I'm really excited for the show today to spread love in the Florida community. So I was on the news a few weeks back, and I spread love to teenagers. Now, last week we had a show where a teenager had took his own life. I've had a lot of shows where people are taking their own lives. And again, love heals. Love, saying I love you. Like I'll say I love you at a love march and people will open up to me. I once said I love you to a woman and she said to me, she started crying. She said, you have no idea, you just transformed my life. Like my husband passed yesterday of 50 years. We don't know what's going on with people and people are hurting. When we say I love you, they feel comfortable to start sharing and sharing what's really going on. I always start a conversation with I love you. And then people open up because as human beings, we just want to be loved. So I'm going to show the news clip where I went to the Milagro Center and I handed out roses to teenagers who also haven't heard I love you in ages. So please show the clip from the Milagro Center.
We're continuing to bring you inspiring stories from our area about people changing their communities for the better. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Chris Gilmore shares the story of a man on a mission to spread love, one rose at a time.
Roses are red and Ken Lerman's suit is too.
Love you, Anthony.
If you see his bouquets, he has a message for you.
Man, love you, brother.
The 55-year-old loves love.
I love you.
And he now uses roses to let people know it.
I love you.
There's some pain behind Lerman's purpose. His Roses for Change campaign began this summer after he and people across the country witnessed the fallout following the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
How can one human being do that to another human being? Like, I was crying. when I saw it.
Armed with roses and a message of love, Lerman says he wanted to reach those most affected.
I got to give this to all the African Americans. They're hurting.
His message has since caught on both online and in Palm Beach County, where he regularly shares love and roses to people of all colors. We caught up with Lerman with 100 of his favorite flowers in hand at the Milagro Center in Delray Beach.
A lot of learning goes on every day here in the Milagro Center, but today's lesson consisted of some flowers and 3 words going a long way.
I love you.
I was surprised, and I was like, oh, I love you too.
A lot of these teens say it's been a while since they've heard those words directed at them, and even longer since they have been given flowers.
It was kind of weird at first. I was like, roses giving someone flowers. It was kind of weird because I didn't expect that, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice gesture.
He said, I love you, you stay safe, and told my grandma happy birthday too.
Lerman says he hopes the connection he makes with strangers leaves a lasting impact.
That's my mission every single day, to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love.
Because maybe all you need is love. In Delray Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you can help us share stories that are inspiring South Florida. Just send us your ideas to inspiring.
Love you, Chris Gilmore. So when I walked into that Milagro Center, no one was really talking. I love you, Tron. Merry Christmas, everyone. I love you, Tron. Please write in your comments. Please spread the love. So the kids weren't talking to each other. I mean, they were just hanging out, like usual. And then notice at the end, we're all dancing. That's how love transforms the world. We were all dancing. And I love the kid who said he wished my grandma a happy birthday. I mean, if you have teenagers or children, say I love you to them as many times as possible. Go around and say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I mean, a lot of those kids had not heard I love you in years. So I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Go out and spread love. So I'm honored today because we're going to be singing Christmas songs to celebrate Christmas. My favorite. I love going to church on Christmas and singing Christmas songs. So we're going to sing some special Christmas songs today. Oh my God, Brenton, I love you, my brother. I love you, Brenton. Brenton was on the show last week and we were spreading love together. I love you, brother. Love you, love you, love you. And I love Calvin. I love his son Calvin. I love his mom Sybil, and we had loving memories to them last week. So I love you, Sybil. Love you, Calvin. You're angels on my shoulder. And so we're going to sing Christmas songs to celebrate Christmas. So one of my favorite things is going to church singing Christmas songs. So I'm really looking forward to this today. So I'm going to bring Sharon on, the Florida Love Show singer, who also created the Florida Love Show song. Sharon creates gifts of songs for people. Sharon, you look so beautiful. I love you so much. Sharon has been with me. We're going on 50 straight shows today. Sharon, 50 straight shows. Wow. I love you, I love you, I love you. And Sharon's about to travel on Friday, and she does whatever it takes to be on the show. So I just want to acknowledge and love you, Sharon, that you always do whatever it takes to spread love and be on the show as the Florida Love Show singer. I love you so much, Sharon.
I love you too, and I expect your roses from Friday next week.
Ah.
I could feel the roses for change right next to me over there. And I'm super excited to be here and sing a Christmas song, Not You Flower, and More Than Happy to do that. Are you ready?
Yeah, so Sharon, I just want to say one thing. So Sharon, I called Sharon today because Katie had said, she's got over 100 degrees and she can't make it, She's got to get tested. That's horrible, but again, I love you, Katie. And I called Sharon, I said, Sharon, please sing this song, I Need You. And within an hour or two, Sharon had created to sing this song. And it takes a long time to learn songs. So I just want to love you again, Sharon. Love you so much that you're going to sing this amazing song that Katie was going to sing, and you learned it within an hour or two. I love you, love you, love you, Sharon.
Thank you. So, White Christmas. of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Beautiful, Sharon, beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
You have a white Christmas in Florida?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, white Christmas in Florida. Actually, Christmas Day is supposed to be the coldest day in 25 years that we've had in Florida. Maybe it'll snow. Oh, Sharon, Brendan's writing in, what a beautiful voice you have, angelic for sure. What an angel you are. Love you, Brendan. Please write in your comments. Sharon, that was so beautiful.
Thank you, Kenny. Love you.
I love you, love you, love you. So Sharon, I'm going to bring Sharon back a little later to sing a little more and keep it going. I love you, Sharon. Love you, love you. Santa Claus is coming to town. So everybody, all you kids out there, Santa Claus is coming to town. Lots and lots and lots and lots of presents. So let's make this the biggest presents giving, generosity, love ever. I mean, look, Stacy walked in today and she gave me this beautiful present. I mean, I'm so happy. Yeah, I love you, Stacy. Stacy, love you. Presents they make everybody so happy. So let's just put thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of presents underneath our Christmas trees. Spread the love. So that is my favorite. I love you, Bruce Springsteen. Love you, love you, love you. That song rocks. Stacy and I were dancing in the studio. Santa Claus is coming to town. So I want to introduce my next guest, Stacy Love of Artography. She's an amazing photographer, incredible. Hi, Stacy. I love you, Stacy.
I love you too, Ken. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So good to see you.
It's so great to see you. So, Stacy, please share with everybody about your new gallery and what's been happening with you.
Okay, great. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Stacy Dougherty, and my company name is Artography. It is the blending of art in photography, and I specialize in macro photography of nature and wildlife. And macro photography actually shows a very larger than life perspective to the subject. And that is my goal, is to actually show you a side or a piece of something, a way of looking at something that maybe you've never seen before. You know, maybe you pass by it every day and have never seen this particular perspective of this particular thing, a flower, a plant, or an animal. And in that, by getting you to slow down and actually observe and kind of immerse yourself into the image, it allows for introspection, it allows for a peace and calm and serenity to come inside. It allows for growth and allows you to just take a break and really wonder, right? Get that childlike wonder back that we're all missing. My mission with my work is to create imagery that inspires hope, peace, and transformation. So one image at a time, that's what I'm trying to do by infusing my energy into the work and bringing out the energy of the subject, and that being Mother Nature and wildlife.
Yeah, so like Stacy, ever since I've known you, you've been spreading the love of hope, peace, and transformation in the world. And so I want to show the video to get a glimpse. I mean, these animals that she takes pictures of. So please show the video of Stacy's photography.
That was great. Yeah, what you saw there, thank you for showing that. That was just a quick little video tour of my studio, which is located inside of ArtServe in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And that's where I work, and that's where I do most of my creating. I shoot a lot outside in natural light, but there are times that I actually come inside and work with, you know, the natural light that's coming through those beautiful windows, or I stage lighting, but that's where you can find me usually Monday through Friday, like a regular work week. And I encourage you to give me a shout if you want to come take a look at the current exhibit that's going on. I do have an installation that is hanging in the current exhibit at ArtServe, and it's a deep dive into the COVID-19 pandemic and an exploration into the isolation and social distancing that I was going through and continue to go through, but it was a way to really express it and let nature actually communicate it back to me. And so it's a very powerful piece, and I would love for anyone to set an appointment with me, and I'll take you through that installation. Currently, I also have two other exhibits that are happening simultaneously. One is at the Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce, and that is a solo exhibit that is still running. And I also just put up a new exhibit over at the Plunge Beach Resort in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So those are, all opportunities that everyone has to go see the work. And with an appointment, I would be happy to meet you over there with a mask and social distancing guidelines and take you through it, because it's really something to behold in person, so you can receive that energy from it in person.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Stacy, your work is gorgeous. It's stunning. So
Thank
that
you.
leopard that was
Thank
just in
you.
that video, and also endangered species, how do you get that? I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes, so I feel the same way. Essentially, the endangered species that I took, as you'll see in the pictures, they were clouded leopards and a giraffe, and also you didn't see the African lion, but the clouded leopard is, she was absolutely my favorite species if I had to pick one. I'm very aligned with feline, the cats. I'm a Leo, by the way, so that's probably why. And I was able to actually get into the enclosure where she and her sister, so 2 clouded leopards were in this enclosure that was probably, 20 feet wide. I mean, it was not very big, and I was able to get in there with the handler, and I got so nervous at first that I thought that she was going to, or they were going to sense my fear. And so I had to actually take a break and step out of the enclosure and shut the gate just to make sure that I could collect myself, because, these are wild animals, and, you don't want them to smell your fear. So I managed to collect myself, knowing that I only had 15 minutes to get in there and do the job. And I just tried to remember, what my goal was, and that was to shed light on the whole concept of these poor animals are becoming endangered so rapidly, going into extinction. And my photography and my way of portraying them is my contribution and my way to shed light on the problem and hopefully eradicate it and create conversation around it so that this doesn't continue. I mean, our animals, they don't have the voice. They can't speak, right? So we as humans, we're their custodians. We are their voice. And it's our responsibility to look out for them. So getting in there and actually getting to take images of her. I had my macro lens, which allows me to get the most detail and blows everything up even bigger. But I was on the ground just inches away from her, and she just kept walking around me and headbutting me, and then, just one little headbutt would knock me over, and that's how powerful they are. And she just gave me a moment where she just jumped up on like a little platform, and I was able to just get up right up close to her. So I was this far away, and she just let me shoot, and she just looked away and posed, and it was a moment that I'll never forget. And it just, to this day, it feels like it just happened. It was glorious.
Yeah, it's glorious. It's amazing. So,
Yeah.
like, you're spreading love. I love animals. You love animals. You're spreading love to the endangered species. Like, life is short. I always say this. I only have moment, and then I can pass. In a second, I could pass. Animals, same thing. They could be gone in a moment, and then we won't have that species.
So true. That's so true. Yeah, it happens in a blink. The giraffe, they've been silently slipping away for decades. And I mean, people think because of their stature, right? They're such a large animal, powerful, right? And everybody has this misconception that they're just going to be around forever. But not with people poaching them and killing them off for different reasons or running them out of their habitat. So there's many different reasons why animals are disappearing. Most of it is because of us, because of the humans that want them for their coats, their pelts, use them for home decor, clothing, you know, different things like that. Or it could just be the cultivation of their habitat where they live and people are destroying it, and then they have nowhere to go. They're running, trying to get out of it, but, you know, they end up not being able to survive because their food sources are now gone. So, you know, it all comes full circle. It kind of just flows downhill and goes from there. So, you know, awareness is everything. And that's really what I'm trying to do with my work with the endangered species.
So it's so beautiful what you do, Stacy. So with Stacy, I want to show